Hey, Kayla. Hi, Iyanna.
Welcome to Fill in the Blank podcast.
Welcome.
Get away. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I okay if we can. I okay if we can go. No place 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 we can go. Get away.
Fill in the blank.
What's up, Fill in the Blank family? Welcome back to it. Okay, I can't look at Ariel. Welcome back to another week of Fill in the Blank podcast. What's poppin', Iyanna?
What's poppin', Kayla?
You know, nothing much.
Nothing much.
It's my birthday eve.
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo.
It's my birthday eve.
We love that.
But by the time this episode comes out, my birthday would have
already been passed, but your weekend would have been great.
I hope so.
Birthday weekend.
So for those who don't know, I'm having a wild and out party.
Yay! Wildin'.
Not you off key. Get on beat. Come on now. Wild and out is only in a couple of days. I need you to get it together. There was a delay. So every year I have themed parties. I shouldn't say every year. This is only my second year. You came to my first themed party that
Bro,
I had.
and I would have thought that was something you do every year.
No. Last year I did the early 2000s.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was before everybody
we should
started
share
doing
pictures
it.
from that.
We will. But have you noticed everyone?
No, I mean for the podcast.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can. We can share
I
some.
feel like every time we reference something, we should share the pictures from that every single week.
We definitely should. That's what we should do.
Oh, I forgot to share. Oh, no, I shared it with you guys. The picture of me on my teacher's hip.
Yes.
I feel like I missed the opportunity for that.
No,
one.
you can still post it.
No, I'm not posting.
Maybe we'll sneak and post it to the story. But this year's Wild and Out.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we're gonna split up into some teams,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going wild.
How many teams are there gonna be? 3?
Just 2.
Oh, I was about to say, are there gonna be that many? people?
Hello. What? Have you watched Wild and Out? Why are you talking about 3 teams?
I haven't watched
And
it in
what?
a very long time. I just want to say that. I watch clips. I don't watch a full show.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh my god!
I don't watch a full show. I only watch clips.
It's so funny.
The clips I see are funny.
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
I believe a full show is funny though.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. But, you know, of course, this week is all super hectic and crazy trying to get ready for that. But I think that as soon as Thursday comes, when I'm off of work,
Woo.
that's when everything will kind of like.
I can't believe you didn't
chillax.
take off for your birthday, Kayla.
I know. It's only because I need these hours.
I mean, I feel that.
I need to get these hours. I can't play. I got to get 600.
That's a lot.
I'm at the, I have
goal.
this week currently already, I only have 10. Yeah.
That would hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like you've been putting in work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, okay.
But only certain stuff counts. That's the problem. Like,
Wait, what?
so like just me being at work, I might be doing stuff at work, but it might not count towards
I see
my
what you
hours. Yeah.
That is nice, though, that you can get both done in one place.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing.
So typically people don't work during their internship
Because they can't.
and they make no money.
See, and so I'm like...
I said, no, God, please help me. I can't afford
and he
that.
did, look at
And he
him.
did it. He turned it. Okay, we need to get it together though. So how have you been? What's going on with
I've
you?
been good.
Good.
It was just Halloween weekend.
Yes. How was your Halloween weekend?
It was fun. Me and Natalie dressed up as Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Which was absolutely hilarious.
We made a couple of reels. We wanted to make sure we at least got content from it.
Right. Because everything is
Because
content.
everything is content.
That's right.
And so, yeah, we got some really good content. We had fun. But at some part of the night, we separated and then our costumes didn't make sense to anybody.
Then you were just a girl dressed up with a
They
drawn
were very
on
confused. Some people thought I was Bruno Mars.
Are you serious?
Don't laugh too
It's
hard.
probably the hair.
It was well, my hair was slick. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was
But
in a
it's
little
like
bun.
curly.
But yeah, they thought I was Bruno Mars. Somebody thought I was some black guy from Sharks.
What?
That business thing.
Oh, Shark Tank?
Shark Tank.
Not the... I know who they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The bald man.
And I think that was it. But yeah, it was still fun though.
Yeah, it looks like you had a good time.
It was a good old time.
That's good.
But yeah, and then what else did I do? I think that's about it. That's really all I did.
Yeah.
I just chilled all day on Sunday.
That's good. Oh, those are the vibes that we need.
Oh my God, it was perfect vibes.
What is going on?
Sorry, Ariel just actually looked up a picture of this man. What's his name? Damien or something?
Yes.
Damon John. Y'all Google what Damon John looks like, and then go look at my picture from my Instagram, and you'll see why Ariel's laughing so hard. But yeah, that's what they said I look like.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but anyways, it was a fun weekend.
That's good.
Productive week so far.
I love it.
Yeah, what about you?
I was just literally running around all weekend trying to get stuff together, trying to solidify my outfits and all of that jazz. But I think I got a lot done, which was really, really good.
That's good.
So now I don't have to worry about my outfits like that.
Because that's the one that'll stress you out.
Yes, it will cause me to shut down. I will cancel a party.
We've seen it.
We've
all seen it.
I will cancel the Wild and Out party if my outfit was not together.
Yeah.
But I have been stressed about my hair too. Yeah, but I'm not stressed about that anymore. I'm just
doing something where you just...
I'm getting a silk press.
I mean, yeah.
But this is the third time that I changed it. Paige was like, okay, enough. This is your last time. I said, okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Because at first I was getting knotless braids.
Yeah.
Then I was going to get just the slick back, one braided ponytail, like the long one.
I remember that one, yeah.
And then I was like... No, I don't want to do any of those things. I just want to get a silk press.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm happy you decided.
Yes, I'm happy I finally decided.
You don't look good, girl.
My hair has gotten kind of long, too.
Girl, our hair is growing.
It's
Do you
growing.
remember where we started?
We were bald.
Okay, I was bald. You had at least a little
because when I met you, my hair was growing out a little bit already.
You were you were about 2 to 3 months ahead of me.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for mine to get longer, but it's been growing.
How long are you really gonna let it grow though?
I think so. I found a picture of me when I lived in Boston, and my friend Larissa came to visit me, and one of the things that we did while she was there, we did a food tour, but then we also did like an architecture tour where the guy was also taking photography pictures. And my hair was like the curls started here, or the layering started here, and then it just cascaded. The front part stopped at my shoulders, and the back part like dipped a little bit. That's how long I want it. I remember my hair then, and it was so healthy. I loved it. I loved doing it, and then I would shape it myself, so it was perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I would not dare. What is wrong with y'all?
It's so funny.
Is everything okay?
They're dying. Not them putting us side by side. I hate y'all so much. I'm so weak. Jesus.
Yeah, I think I want my hair to grow long.
Y'all should post that on the...
Yeah, post it for sure. I think I really want my hair to grow like long.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go back.
I just want to see, because I haven't had it really, really long since I was a little kid. I want to see how long it can grow at this point. So that was the goal that I set out for the first time. Well, the last time I cut my hair.
Yeah.
And I got fed up at the process and I cut it off.
Look,
so we got to right here and I was fed up.
And that's where my hair was when I broke and was like, it gotta go.
Yeah. I would like to see it like, because I want to see...
You're great.
But that's the thing. My hair curly, it shrinks so much.
Same.
So, like, it won't be that
but
long
then even still,
straight.
at that point, like, it's so much harder to deal with. Yeah. Oh, my God. And I shed like a cat.
Do you? You
so
shed
when
a lot.
And then when I'm, like, brushing my hair in the I was about to say in the car. In the shower, like, clumps.
Yeah. You have to constantly detangle, but I'm
constantly.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much in that habit. I feel like every day.
Every day you detangle? Oh, I don't wet my hair every day.
I do. I not every day. When I first wash my hair, like the first 3 days, I might just damp it and like refresh my curls.
Same.
But then after, that's when this bun comes.
Oh.
And then I wear this bun until it's time for me to wash my hair.
that's where I just wash it.
Yeah, I normally wait a week. But now I'm over a week right now.
I can't even last a week because my scalp gets gross.
Really?
That's where that Mexican comes in.
Yeah.
I can only last so long.
How often do you wash it?
Every 3 to 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's annoying.
He says
It's annoying.
Yeah, I do once a week.
See?
But now I'm running over. So I should have washed it on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I really need to wash it. And I'll probably wait till I go to Paige on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because why would I do it before then?
Do you wash your hair right before you go to her?
No, she washes it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I remember I washed it before I went because I was like, is my scalp real dirty?
It doesn't matter.
I got embarrassed.
Did you?
I did.
Why?
Well, because that's what I was embarrassed by how gross my scalp was. I was like, let me wash it first and then
I get
go.
what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No, just go and let her do her thing.
Her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a luxury experience. She be turning the lights down low. I be like,
turn the lights down low.
I be laying there like,
knocked out.
yes, so happy.
Okay.
But anyways, let's move forward to our topic. This is actually a topic that we were going to talk about before.
We talked about it a little bit last episode.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. For the I mean, this is how it started.
Yes.
Was the one of our submissions.
Did. Yes.
Someone talked about being a side chick.
Yes, but then there's been so many things going on.
That's actually been
right
popping
now.
up. We should have did a longer episode.
But
well, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, this is a really good time, I guess, to now talk about it because now we have more insight and details.
Yeah.
So we're talking about being a side chick today, if y'all have not already caught on.
Voluntarily side chick.
Yes. We're just talking about how at this point in time, it just seems as though the media really glamorizes and women are feeling empowered by being side chicks.
I mean, think of, what's that song? That SZA song? The Weeknd?
Oh, yeah. And I remember at one point,
that song though. I'm not even gonna lie.
gonna say,
I'm not even gonna lie.
when that song came out, that was like kind of the end of my toxic era.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, if only this song came out when I was living my life.
Kayla said, dang, I would have been out in these streets.
I could have related, but my toxic days were dead and gone. They were done. So I actually wrote a few notes so we can stay on track because last time we got
a little chaotic. So just so y'all know, we've technically already filmed this episode once before. Mm-hmm. But it was chaotic.
It was really bad, y'all.
We were all over the place.
And I don't think that you all would have appreciated that episode because it was
funny.
A hot mess.
It was funny.
It was funny, but it was a hot mess.
It was a mess.
So we're going to organize this a little bit better this time,
yeah.
You know, because being a side chick is a really big thing.
It's a complex issue.
It really
is. Is it though? Is it really though?
What do you think it is?
Maybe it's not that complex. What do you think it comes down to being a side chick?
Insecurity. I
agree.
What's the word I'm looking for? Unworthiness.
I agree.
Just, lack of love
Self-worth.
And support.
You know what I think about? What? It's like you have other options before being a side chick. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, being a side chick, what comes with that is being with someone else's man. Mm-hmm. And in my mind, it's like, okay, let's just play devil's advocate and say you just want to be a side chick just without the strong commitment, but you want to have someone you can have physical intimacy, blah, blah, blah. Why not just get a friends with benefits?
Because there's so many people, and especially women, there's tons of men out here that would love to do that.
That's true.
Ton.
But instead,
you want to be with somebody man.
Yeah. So it does come down to, well, I believe it also comes down to a lack of self-worth. But I mean, I also speak from experience.
we all do.
I'm not saying this just to say it. At some toxic part of my life when I was a lot younger, mm-hmm. I was voluntarily a side chick.
Me as well. And what do you think, like, when you look back on that version of yourself?
Oh my God, Kayla.
Where were you at mentally?
It was so bad.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I remember I had just moved. Well, my parents had asked me to just move to Kennesaw, transfer schools, and I did not want to do that at all. And I had just gone through a breakup. Mm-hmm. I was severely depressed because I didn't know anyone at that school. I was already in my junior year. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't want to be there. Yeah. So I was drinking all the time. Mm-hmm. And I was escaping. Mm-hmm. It was really bad. I was so depressed. And then I met this guy and, we got involved. And then he told me I have a girlfriend. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. That's it.
You're like, I don't care.
I don't think I care.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I'm like, well, whatever. I'm getting whatever I need. Like,
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Just, yeah, it's so selfish. And I think about, like, with you saying that brought me to the mindset that I had when I had that experience. And you've heard me say this before, but I'll repeat it, that I genuinely felt as though, because of the fact that I had at one point had someone be a side chick to the person that I was dating, that I was right in being a side chick to somebody else, because I felt as though everybody was going to experience it at some point.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's going to go through it.
That's dark.
It's dark. But that was like, at that point in my life, I remember, and now looking back on it, how like worthless I felt because of the fact that the guy that, like, my first serious relationship that I had in high school, like, went to shit.
Yeah.
And then the guy that I really, really liked my freshman year of college, I just could not get him to see me in the light that I saw him.
Yeah.
And so when I got to my sophomore year, I was like, fuck it, we ball.
Not fuck it, we ball.
That was bad. It was bad. It was a dark space to be in. Like, yeah. And it took me down just like a dark road of just constantly trying to understand why I found myself in peculiar situations where men did not value me the way that I thought that I should have been valued. Yeah. But it was because I didn't value myself.
Yeah. Learning self-worth isn't easy.
At all.
I think I'm just now getting to the point in my life where I understand what that is.
What brought you to the space of being able to have a deeper understanding of it, or begin to at least understand it?
I got tired of experiencing the same shit. I got tired of feeling like shit.
Yeah. And
like giving so much in a relationship to people who aren't reciprocal.
Yeah.
Or who are really emotionally unavailable. I mean, when I was a side chick, of course, I put myself in that situation. Of course, someone with a girlfriend isn't going to be emotionally available. But I thought in that moment, that's what I needed.
Yeah, most definitely.
What a dark period of our lives.
It's crazy.
But we've grown.
I feel like I didn't get out of that space until I went through the second relationship that I had, that I knew that there was something going on where I wasn't the only person, but I never found out. Yeah. That was the thing. Like, it was almost like I didn't want to know. Yeah. Because I didn't want to go through the phone. I didn't want to see what it was. But it's like you have that intuition and that gut feeling. I knew. I knew I wasn't the only one. And after experiencing that, I was just like, I don't want this to be the standard. Like, I think that it's really wrong, and I don't want that to be what my next relationship is like. Yeah. Being in a relationship with someone where you don't know if you're the only one. Yeah. Or even like having the mindset that it's okay to be on the side with somebody else. Like, it doesn't bring anything but pain and heartache, because at the end of the day, you're looking to be valued as somebody that can be the main person.
You know what I realized around that same time? Because I had this victim mindset where I just kept saying, why do I keep attracting these same kind of people in my life? And then I realized the kind of man that I technically want in my life honestly wouldn't have wanted who I was at that time, because I hadn't taken the appropriate journey to get out of those toxic perspectives and mindsets and learn who I am and my self-worth. Because people treat you exactly how you allow them to.
Yes, they will.
And that was a hard lesson, or a hard truth for me to see about myself.
Like, you tell people how to treat you. Yeah. Like, I remember having that conversation with Marcus at the beginning of our relationship, like explaining to him the things that I went through before our relationship. And he was upset at the way that people treated me. And I had to tell him, like, it's not just on them. Yeah. Like, I have to take ownership, because I've allowed this for such a long time. Yes. I can't even be upset, because how could I allow someone to treat me like this for years and years and years and continue to return to the same treatment? It lets people know that you're okay.
I agree.
With that.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really learn that lesson of like learning to really walk away until this marriage.
Yeah.
Like dead ass until this marriage. This is the first time in my life I can think to Iyanna, this is where you have that choice of walking away or not or staying.
Yeah.
And I can think back exactly when those moments happened in every single one of my past relationships and I stayed.
Yep.
And then it got worse.
Yep.
And it got toxic.
Mm-hmm.
It got bad.
Because you didn't pass the test.
Because I didn't pass the test.
So guys, like, let me throw you this next curveball. Let's see how you deal with this. That's okay? Okay. Is this okay?
Yeah.
And you have to be able to make the decision to say when enough is enough. Like, how tired are you really of being treated like this? Or do you value having a relationship or a partnership with someone that is not fulfilling, that is not true, that doesn't see you as valuable more than what you value yourself?
Yeah.
It's that moment. Like, you got to really take that look and be like, dang.
That shit is hard, though.
It's hard.
That shit is real hard. Because you be like,
tough.
oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because you just want to, like, it's almost like you want to convince your value. It's like, but look what I can add to your life.
I think that's also just in our personality type, the type of people that we are, because we can easily get along with a lot of people.
Oh my God.
When somebody doesn't see how great of a person that you are, you're almost like, how don't you get it?
Yes.
Like, you don't see everything that you can have.
Oh my, it's weird. It's weird. So experiencing love with just any of my other relationships, they always start fast, all of them. And I'm always told things like, I've never had this kind of connection with anyone, blah, blah, blah. And so after a while, I think like, oh, it's us, it's us. And after hearing that repeatedly and with different guys, I realized it's me. Because we are the kind of people who make you feel seen.
Yeah.
Make you feel heard. We ask questions. We get to know you. We make you feel loved.
Yep. We can almost have relationship with whoever we
literally
seek to have it.
Oh, no, for real though.
Seriously.
Isn't that
because you can
crazy?
see the good in all people.
In all people.
So then there's no barometer.
See, and that was my issue.
At all. You're just like, I see good in everybody.
That was my issue.
And then
it's like they may be good, but they're not good for you.
But do you think that that's what's contributing to people being side chicks?
All right, bring it back to the point. Look.
Really? Is that what's contributing to people doing that? I think that might be the case for me.
Yeah.
But do you think that there's other factors that contribute to people being like, I'm gonna just stick around?
It's like, it's really that thing of like, I want to be loved. And I think this is the best I can do right now.
Not knowing what love really looks
what
like.
it could really look like. Because for people who've never really experienced it, like in its purest form, I mean, of course you don't know there's better.
Right.
I remember when I felt like real love, and until it turned toxic, but I felt real love.
Right.
Like it was eye-opening for me. And that's when my journey really started of just like self-improvement.
Yeah.
But before that, it was a hot ass mess.
Yeah. And I think a lot of women like receive the messaging that love needs to be hard.
Yeah.
Like you have to work for it and you have to prove your worthiness to a man. So our automatic setting almost is to be able to like fight other women for a man instead of understanding like that if this man is for me, I don't have to like fight another person for you.
I agree. Or even just mirroring whatever we believe that other person needs, that man needs. I think back to, I know this is random, but I think, did you watch Love is Blind? That's season 3? I think back to Matt and Colleen when Matt talked about what he needed in a woman, and immediately Colleen goes, oh, that's me. And then in a way, she almost proves why that is her instead of taking a moment and be like, okay, well, this is what I want.
Right.
And I didn't have that skill back then.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people who also end up in that kind of situation also don't have that skill.
Most definitely.
To just pause and be like, okay, but what about them?
And to understand that the relationship just might not be suitable for you.
Right.
Like,
or like that situation isn't suitable for you. I don't think people really like think about how fucked up it is.
No, it's bad.
It's
y'all.
bad.
And the thing is, it's crazy because most people's biggest fear in relationships, the one that is most commonly talked about, is being cheated on.
Yeah.
Like, if there is any deal breaker, and there are so many things that can impact a relationship.
Yeah.
But being cheated on is the one. But then people are okay with being side chicks.
But some people, that's not their deal breaker.
Oof. Oh.
So I'm not going to lie. I asked Jared in the beginning, I said, Jared, what is your deal breaker for our marriage? And this was in the pods. He was like, if you get pregnant by another man. And I was like, what?
That is a man response.
Like, what does that even mean? And that's when it clicked for me. Oh, does no one, like, everyone doesn't just automatically say cheating? I'm confused.
I think that also showcases, though.
Like, what kind of response?
It's not a good response, because it showcases
if you get pregnant by
where your mind is at. Because the thing is, for you to get pregnant by another man, that means you have had
cheat, like an affair. I was like, was there any thought in this?
And 9 times out of 10, if a woman is cheating, it's because she has emotionally checked out of the relationship.
Oh, for real though.
You have not satisfied her emotionally.
But you know, that makes me think about B. Simone and what they were talking, and Megan, what they were talking about. She was saying she had been married for 12 years. She was saying, like, cheating is a deal breaker for her. Aside from the fact that they've been married for 12 years. She was saying, like, men are just different. Like, biologically, like, they're wired to, like, be just more visually sexual people and more likely to cheat.
Yeah. And I think that I remember that episode, and I think that one of the points too that Megan brought up was about, like, because of the fact that she's been in this marriage for 12 years.
That's long. You know who this man is.
Like, if there is cheating that takes place in your marriage of 12 years, there is something that is critically lacking within the union of your marriage. Yeah. That person has sought to step out and receive it from someplace else. Yeah. So I think that when you're in the marriage, though, it makes you really consider, because of the vows that you have taken, and if you've made it that long, like, are we going to really, like,
that's a long time,
end our marriage over this
one person?
If here's the difference.
If it's not a repeated thing.
If it's not a repeated thing, and if the person is aware that where it went wrong and then how it can be fixed. True. They are willing to work. It's very important.
But that takes emotional awareness.
That a lot of people don't have.
That a lot of, even common sense, a lot of people don't have.
That they are lacking. Yes.
A lot of these men.
But I'm going to go back to some of the things that are going on in the media, in the news today, that made us decide to talk about this topic, to redo the episode and talk about this topic. So number one, Brittany Renner. She is doing an advertisement for
Crystals.
And the new chicken sandwiches are called Sidechick.
Sorry, I kind of thought that shit was funny.
I just want to know where we're going today.
But so honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I had no issues with them. I thought they were hilarious, especially, like, playing off of, like, what her public image is and what people have to say about her. I thought it was clever.
It's witty. It's definitely witty.
You know, side chicks.
But it's like,
I thought it was funny.
Y'all, like, it's about, think about how much that's gonna be posted everywhere.
Yeah.
Side chick.
It's funny. I think more
it's funny if you can understand it's just a joke.
I think it's more of an issue when they glorify it in, like, music.
Yes, I would agree with that. And I mean, that it's all through music. Every single, and look, I can't really even say nothing because I listen to them, but also, like, I'm not internalizing the messages that are being sent by these artists. And there are a lot of people who do. Yeah. But majority of our women rappers right now, unfortunately, are rapping about
being side chicks. Why would you?
Because it's cool to take somebody man.
There's like a sick pride in it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like part of me, maybe a sliver of me was slightly prideful by me being a side chick. But that just goes with that culture of it, of that shit, that ghetto love.
Yes.
Ghetto love kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was into that then. I mean, the guy was a drug dealer, guys.
Hello. That tells you a lot that you need to know right
And
there.
I thought that was attractive.
She thought that was
he just got out of jail.
My man got a girlfriend.
Right.
And he a drug dealer.
And he just got out of jail. Come on now. Look, a little pride. That's, oh, God.
It's definitely the pride and it's the ego.
Ew.
Because my thing, and this is so bad. But like, I'm going to be real honest. The guy that had a side chick on me, she was really pretty.
Aww.
She was really, really pretty.
All right.
And I said, dang, man, like, I need to step my cookies up because they crumbling.
Wait, sorry, my brain went somewhere else. Go ahead.
And so,
sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay,
it's a Nicki Minaj. And so then I felt like the guy who I was then the side chick of, I had an ego thing where I was just like, I look better than her.
Yeah.
Like, I could take him.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't nothing.
Oh, man.
That's
how old are you?
My sophomore year in high school.
I think deep down, I was really thinking like, this man out here cheating and I'm not stuck with his ass, but I can have access with them whenever I want. I thought that was a flex.
I really was trying to steal her man.
Kayla said, no, what actually happened?
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to take him.
Oh my God.
I wanted the satisfaction of saying that I won. Because of, I will loop it back though, because I had previously lost.
Oh, man.
So I wanted to win.
That pride will eat you alive, y'all.
Man, when you don't get that thing in the check,
that pride will eat you alive. When
Yo,
your ego
Kayla
is bruised. But what's crazy to me is that there's so many men out here who live like that. Their ego is constantly bruised.
Constantly. And then
they
they don't never fix it.
Look, bruising other people who are bruising other people. Like,
and they don't never fix it.
Yeah.
Ever. Which is crazy. But yeah, it's messed up. Like, I know now that it's really wrong. At that time, I thought I was very justified.
I'm gonna take your man.
And then I got in a relationship after that, and all them songs that was talking about taking me, I was like, this is wrong. This is wrong. Why would y'all say that? Y'all singing this shit? I was mad. Like, shame on me.
It's like,
who are you to speak?
Now she got morals.
Now she has morals because she has a man that doesn't really belong to her. Okay. All right. Rope it in, Kayla.
Dead.
Yes.
Damn, Kayla.
You know what that is? Growth.
I'm gonna take your man.
That's so bad.
Because I got it like that. It ain't even gotta be like that.
It's so bad.
Color me back because I found it. I'm at it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get back on track. Thank you, Jesus, for helping me grow.
Lord, thank you, Lord, for real. Because we were in the trenches.
Yeah, we were definitely in trenches. We got it out the mud for real. Okay,
hey, man, at least it happened in our early 20s. Some people still experience
them 20-somethings.
Them early 20-somethings. Hot mess.
I
thought I was an adult. An adult.
A child.
That's laughable.
A whole child.
Laughable.
Making worse decisions because I didn't have nobody to tell me what to do.
Well, it's not even that I wasn't listening to nobody.
Well, I was just hiding stuff. I wasn't telling anybody anything.
I told my friends everything.
I told my friends, but I feel like all of us were like in
y'all
the
were
space
all like
where
that?
we were just like,
oh no.
Like, I definitely feel like at the time, that time at least, my friends were hyping me up too.
I'm trying to think. Oh no, Anna and Bree. I told you, Anna and Bree knew about that guy.
Yeah, you did.
Anna and Bree was like, Iyanna, leave him the fuck alone. What I didn't tell them was when I contacted him again.
I think that had a large part to do with him being a drug dealer, though. that could have played.
I
think
it was
role.
more so him yelling, "I am Mike Brown."
Yes,
that
him yelling, "I am Mike Brown,"
while almost getting arrested. Yeah, I think that's what. That's what really did it for them. Because they were open to it at first. And then they were like, all right, let's meet this guy.
Because I feel like everybody in their early 20s, like, if you talking to another girl, like, boyfriend, nobody well, at least we were not all mature enough to be like, that is so wrong. Don't do that.
I wouldn't be friends with someone who would do that right now.
No, me either.
And I think then I didn't care.
Yeah. I definitely did not care.
I might have said something, but I'm like, girl, what in the hell are you doing?
feel like after a while, I'd be like, okay, girl, come on. We've gotten too far. We need to get it together. Come on. Enough is enough. Let's stop now. Like, at first it'd be funny. Like, oh, you did what? But
what the fuck was that?
but eventually it would click. Like, the light bulb would start to flicker a little bit. And I'd be like,
wait a
maybe we
second.
shouldn't be doing this.
This might not be. You know what? I blame it on
What?
the fact that your brain isn't completely
I
developed
100%
until like 24,
agree.
25.
100% agree. That's when it started to click.
Dead ass. I remember when I turned 25, all of a sudden stuff just started making sense.
I feel like around 23, when I had to pray my way out of that last relationship, that's when I started, like, the light bulb started coming on. I was like, I'm alive. Okay, wait. Oh gosh, there's chaos going on. I gotta get out of here. This is dangerous. I gotta go.
That's literally how it happens, though.
Literally, like, the light bulb starts flickering and it just comes on. And you're like, oh wait, no, hell no. All this is ghetto.
Well, that makes me wonder, though, when is it for guys, though? But isn't their brain the same way? Their brain stops developing at 24, 25.
Answer on the behalf
But
of men.
how far behind, scientifically, how far behind are they compared to us?
4 to 5 years.
5 years?
45 years old.
45 years behind.
Ew, what does that mean? I need to date like a 70-something-year-old?
No, that does not mean
Oh,
that.
wait, I'm 20-something.
Please
Damn,
don't.
I'm 20-something.
Yeah, still 20 something.
I'm about to be 30, though.
Okay, we pushing 30. That's what my
Woo.
students told me. I'm pushing-
Kayla, you ain't close.
Yes, I am.
You still got like 3 years.
That's close. I'm closer to 30 than I am 20. Pushing 30 for real. Okay, let's get back on track. So, I wanted to share this story. This is going to kind of bring the mood down a little bit.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. But it shows on the serious... What happened?
It's just over here giggling.
It shows on the serious side of things, like, how bad it can be.
How
like
toxic.
How toxic the extent that it can go to in trying to be a side chick, dating somebody else's man, because these men, a lot of them are unhinged. So here's the story. So a couple weeks ago, a 20-year-old Milwaukee woman was killed over being a side chick. So I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it might be Kania Brunson. She met up with the married man who she had been in a romantic situationship with a week earlier than when she got killed. The man called the girl's mom and expressed to her that he does not want to continue on with like what he was doing with her. Like, he was tired of it. He wanted to stop because she was very close with her mom. So he called her to express this. And the reason why he didn't want to continue with her was because she started calling his wife. And
They don't like that.
we don't know the details of what she was calling his wife to say. So I won't make assumptions necessarily, but she was calling the wife. He didn't like it. And then a week later, she was killed by him, and she was found in an alley, shot, tied up, burned.
Jesus.
Yes. And picture this. The man, he had his, I think, brother-in-law as an accomplice. So this
The wife's brother?
No. Well, oh yeah. I guess so.
That's crazy.
I guess so, because it's the brother-in-law. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like thinking about this man's marriage. What does your marriage look like? For your wife's brother to help you kill your side chick?
Unless this is speculation, the wife wanted to get rid of the girl.
Because at this point, she probably already knows about her if she successfully called her.
And I don't want to make speculations around this case, but I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
it's just kind of crazy.
That is
but
crazy.
maybe the brother-in-law and him and the man are both unhinged.
Dang, man, she was 20. I mean, that's that age where we were.
Yeah. And you don't realize how your actions are necessary. Like,
you don't
how you're
realize
putting
the
yourself,
consequences.
right? The consequences and how it could put you in a dangerous
Yeah.
situation.
I remember I kept putting myself in stupid situations when I was that young.
Yeah. I was trying to fight.
I was getting
the
drunk
guy.
and blacking out.
Yeah. It's just a lot of stuff that you're not thinking about,
Yeah.
like the ramifications of it. Like,
God, we were so dumb.
So dumb. And it's just so sad. I hate to hear something like this, stories like this,
because she would have ended up like us. She would have grown out of it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it takes a lot of work to get to that point, but she would have had the chance to, to get over the man and to move forward with her life and find somebody that she could actually be with in a healthy relationship.
Dang, man, he killed her.
He killed her.
And he's probably still thinking, this woman's trying to ruin my marriage. No, hon, you ruined your own marriage.
Hello? Because you took the vows that you took.
Right. And slept with this 20-year-old girl.
Okay. So you made that decision.
Wow.
Which is like what we were talking about. Like, it's not only the actions of the other person. You killed her for the part that you also had in the situation.
This is a whole family that, like, you've affected with your own actions.
With your own actions.
That's scary.
Because you decided to step outside of your marriage.
That's scary.
Crazy. So crazy. So I just wanted to share all sides of it. So I wanted to share that story. But overall, I think that, being a side chick, it is just not necessarily the best position to be in. But I know that we might all have to go through it at some point. Honestly and truly. But I think that it's important. No, we don't.
Don't speak that on my kids. Don't speak that on my kids. I am breaking that generational curse.
I hope that we can impart that kind of wisdom on our children. But I know that if my child is anything like me, they're not going to listen to everything
But I also didn't talk to I was say, but I didn't have that kind of relationship with my parents at that time.
That's true. That is also true.
See?
I didn't really either.
There's a way we can combat this.
Okay.
See? Optimism.
And I think also it's important to, like, my mom always had, like, a lot of best friends that were like my aunties. Mm-hmm. And I think that if I would have, even if I didn't feel comfortable going to, like, my stepmom or going to my dad.
I agree. You have other people.
You can have other people, but that relationship has to be fostered and strong in order to have those kind of conversations.
That's why I also think parents should encourage those kind of conversations. I remember growing up, when I felt more comfortable talking to someone else other than Kim, she would get personally offended by that. And then she make me feel bad about it and like, well, why can't you talk to me about it? And then I just wouldn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I had these other relationships that I felt comfortable enough to open up in.
It can be kind of hard. I can imagine as a parent that
But still.
But you should still, like, you have to be able to, like, manage your own emotions, to look past that and be like, my child has someone that I know that will steer them in the right direction.
But even still, like, think of the long-term effects of that, of allowing your child to find those kind of relationships. Because even in, like, you can't expect, even in a romantic relationship, this one person to be your entire, like, unloading station, you know?
Like, the only person that
the only person that, and I think when you're talking to your kid as a parent, that's what you're telling them. Like, that's what, how
like,
it's
how you gonna tell them and not tell me?
Yeah.
I get that. I can understand both sides. I know that it's probably a point of pain for a parent to feel like that there's something that your child doesn't feel comfortable to tell you, but it's definitely a moment to kind of, like, check your emotions and know, like, these are people that I've also, like, I trust. I've placed them in my child's life, or they have formed connections with other trustworthy people.
It takes a village.
Yeah, it truly does.
Allow the village to do its work.
Oh, there was one more thing that I forgot to bring up. There is a new television show.
Oh, I saw that. They're casting
called
for
The
it.
Real Sidechicks.
Okay, see, that I have an issue with.
I have a major issue with
I have a huge issue with that.
It's not cool.
I mean, I hope they're not gonna glamorize it.
They're going to. They already are doing it.
But the thing is I don't think it's gonna be glamorized. Like, actually, there's no way there's gonna be any positive part.
Well, I think that it is gonna be just like your typical trash reality television show.
Maybe people will be too desensitized to the idea.
Yes,
of, like,
but and then it's also that people are like, oh, I want to go on that show.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Like, it glamorizes it by even creating the platform for there to be a TV show about
It's like,
side chicks.
Why do that?
Why? There are so many other things. I think that people are running out of creativity.
I agree. That's why they were rebooting all this old stuff too.
We had the best TV shows though.
We did. We really did.
But I need people to put on their creative thinking hats and try a little harder.
Just a little harder. I mean, damn.
You can be inspired by stuff. And I feel like they're trying to do kind of like a spinoff of The Real Housewives.
Oh, are they?
The Real Side Chicks.
Oh,
The Real
that,
Housewives
yeah.
of. So, ew. But no, it doesn't work. Because even on The Real Housewives of whatever, that entire franchise, they're not all married women.
Yeah.
But they're telling stories, I think, from a different angle. And I think that as a generation, what I would like to see is for us to feel a little bit more empowered and believing in the idea that true and honest love exists.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't have to put yourself in compromising positions that lowers your worth and your value.
Agreed.
In order to feel loved and accepted by somebody, because it's not true love and acceptance.
Agreed.
So we gotta do a little better.
For real. I think
takes time,
showing the reality of what a healthy marriage can look like.
We
would
need
just be
more
good in general.
images of that.
We do. I mean, even with like conflict resolution and stuff, like a lot of people don't know what that actually looks like. What a healthy version of, because some people consider like any form of conflict like a bad thing. Other people are like, conflict is good. Like, conflict is good. I just want to.
And you know what I just thought about?
What?
I think that this is part of the reason why people instill so much of their hope and faith into what they see on TV. Like just thinking about the way that people responded.
Because that's
to,
the only thing they're actually.
that's the only thing they
receiving.
have.
That's what they
Like
got.
thinking about the way people responded
At
to
least
you and Jared's divorce.
Yeah.
Like how
They took
much
it personally.
how much faith they instilled in watching television.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just imagine if the images that we saw looked different and were not based in the glamorization of drama, you know?
Yeah, but it's like they don't take into account the actual circumstances of that.
Because they didn't see
I
it.
had to
They didn't see it.
I won't say I went off on this man, but I had responded to a comment today. And this man was like, so basically what she's saying is like, she'd rather be single than be in a marriage and deal with the problems of a marriage. And I'm like, that's not what I said.
Right.
And then he decided to give me advice. And I was like, I appreciate unsolicited. And
Now, I done told y'all once before, I thought we done relaxed. Keep the comments to a minimum. I done said it.
Now, you know dang well the ones who are commenting are not listening to this podcast.
You right. I love y'all.
So I'm like, dang, Kayla, you out here scolding folks?
I'm just saying, if the shoe fits. If it don't, it wasn't for you.
I'm so dead.
You know how I feel about you. I love you if it's not for you. It's them other folks. The ones that will come on the podcast just to troll. Yeah, I said
They
it.
don't even come on the podcast to troll it. They just watch the clips.
Yeah, and then they come in the comment section.
That's the part that frustrates me the most. It's like people who have something to say won't take the time to actually get to know who I am through the podcast or through anything else.
Yeah, but that means
They
that
just
they
watch
weren't
clips.
meant to. Yeah,
That's
they
true.
weren't meant to.
That's true.
They-
Look, I ain't pressed.
They came around for
It don't bother me no more.
Netflix reality
Netflix.
television.
Netflix. Yes. Yes.
Y'all got some new people to bully now. Don't bully them either,
Honestly, it's nice not having the attention on me.
though. Yeah. Don't bully those people either, though. They
Yeah,
seem like nice
I try
people.
to be nice enough, except to Bernice and Cauliflower.
I'm so weak. Okay, so we're gonna jump into our Feel of the Week segment. Before we talk about Love is Blind, because I know that's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Do you have any other feels
Do I?
for this week?
My stomach hurts. My surprise box.
Yeah, talk about your surprise box. I still have to get mine. It's at my dad's house.
I did. Oh Lord, I did a collaboration with a jewelry brand, Local Eclectic, and I got to hand select quite a few pieces for my exclusive collection, which is really cool.
It's really pretty.
Thanks.
I love them.
I'm a dainty kind of gal.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, they look good. So you all have to check it out.
check it out.
Check it out, y'all.
But anyways, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's good. That was a good one. My only feel is that it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, that's all the feel you need.
It's my birthday tomorrow, and I like my dress that I got. And
It's cute.
I'm really trying to.
You have to take pictures.
Oh, I will. Now,
Like a
if
lot
there's
of
one thing
pictures.
I'm going to do for my birthday, I'm not getting this fit off for nothing. Y'all gonna see the fit.
Can
so.
Marcus take good pictures?
He kind of does sometimes if he's in the mood.
He gonna be in the mood.
He's going to have to be in the mood for my birthday.
Okay.
So, yeah, he should take some pretty decent pictures, hopefully. But yeah. So let's get into Love is Blind, because I know that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay. Where you want to start?
The fact that Raven really was doing... Did we talk about this last time?
No, because we didn't talk about it at all.
Okay.
So we're starting from the beginning.
Raven
Was
doing jumping jacks, and that man was talking to her.
But wait, I just thought it was funny how he came in. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking about another scene.
What?
When he came in, basically to turn her down, and she flipped the script. And
Right.
she's like, actually,
I'm good on you too, sir.
And she meant that shit.
She did.
Because when they were at that pool scene and he was
She
trying to
was
shoot
not
his shot,
checking
she
for
said,
him.
I'm good.
And I was about to say, he kind of fooled me a little bit, because I didn't think he would be as shifty as he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm not liking how
No,
he's treating
he gave me
Nancy.
shifty vibes.
I was just
Well, I don't know, because he did seem
confused.
pretty confident in choosing Nancy at first.
He did. And I really did not like, me and Ariel talked about this scene, but I did not like how he did that to Nancy in front of the family, talking about her views on abortion.
Yeah.
That was really messy.
But you could tell he had already known before that he didn't want to be with her.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
And so he was finding a way out.
I think that
It's sick though how he did it.
It's very sick. And I think that it's really messed up, because he is basically kind of like turning down this relationship with her because of her not fitting the mold of physically what he would want.
Yeah, he saw Raven and he was like, yeah, I think I changed my mind.
That's what I want.
People are comparing him to Jared, and I'm like, y'all are out of y'all's damn mind.
What?
I was personally offended. I'm like, hell no.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's a little far,
That's
y'all.
far.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's far. Jared would never.
No, I don't think that he has those kind of vibes.
He
at
would
all.
never.
Jared's vibe is definitely very different from Bartiz.
Agreed.
It's not like that.
Bro, that conversation that they had in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, actually, my experience was different. And then he went on and on and on about how attractive Raven is.
He called her a smoke show.
To his fiance.
I probably would have, like, it would have been a natural reflex for me to smack him in his mouth. I would have been like, oops, I'm sorry.
I just feel like I would have been very like, what the fuck did you just say? But you could see in Nancy's drunk eyes, she was like looking like, am I drunk right now?
Right. Or
Like,
is this nigga really telling
am I
me?
perceiving this correctly? Or
Literally.
no? And I think in the moment, I don't know, because of course we don't know if she said what she said after that.
Yeah.
I wish we could see it.
I
though,
know.
to see what her actual
But I could
reaction
tell she was really hurt. And I could tell
Yeah,
that she
who
feels
wouldn't be?
that he's tapping into some insecurities that she might have.
Yeah.
Like, I feel really bad, because I can tell that she really was for the experience.
She wants a husband.
Yeah, she
wants to
does.
be
She's
married.
ready.
She's ready.
Mm-hmm. You could tell. So that's the sad part with that.
Yeah.
What other couples? I actually, in a strange world, feel like Raven and SK might make it.
You think? They give me like opposites might attract vibes.
Yeah. I feel like
And I think that
SK
works for some people.
I think SK is going to be the type of man that like almost caters to Raven.
And that's what she wants. So it's like two things kind of just aligning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can actually kind of see them working. I'm real confused about Colleen. I feel like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Matt might, I don't know. I think,
scares me.
you think he's scary?
His first outburst, I understood.
I definitely,
Because I would have been
that.
pissed.
I
And
was
feel
like, that's right, Matt.
I feel like I would have been that upset too.
Yeah.
Like, no, fuck you.
What was the second one? I forget.
The second outburst was staying out too late.
Oh, yeah.
Did he have that with her or with
Bartiz.
Bernice?
Is that his name? What's his name? Bartiz?
Babadook?
Bartholomew?
Barracuda, he had it with him.
Yeah.
But he was like, it was aggressive.
I don't know. So, okay. This is what I get from Matt. Matt was drunk, number one, yes.
Yeah, he
but
was drunk.
also,
He's
I think that
definitely-
heightened his emotions, but I just think that he is really hypersensitive
because he got cheated on
by his wife, and she got pregnant by another man.
Oh wait, what?
You don't remember?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think at that
Jared's
point,
deal breaker.
I think Jared would have been like, "No, okay, no, I'm out.
That's it. It's over now. It's over. All that cheating shit, that was cute, but the pregnancy, you took it too far." I'm so weak. But yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay, I would be triggered.
Okay,
too.
but also, Colleen.
Yeah.
Why would you go
Colleen.
outside and not tell your husband where you at?
Yeah, you gotta realize, Colleen, that ain't you in a relationship,
And
girl.
being a ballet dancer ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Oh.
You gonna have to say what's going on.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
so that's why I'm not really too like turned away from Matt like that, because
Yeah.
the things that he is going off about is valid.
It's valid, especially if you know this is one of his triggers, or you know this is something that he's experienced, and you still, number one, have an inappropriate conversation.
Mm-hmm. And you're outside drunk.
And you're outside drunk.
He knew you were drunk, and then you left, and it's 2:30 in the morning, and he don't know where you at.
Look, y'all know.
Girl, you better go home to your man. That's how you lose a man. I feel like Matt gives a little black vibes too, so I feel like that's how you lose your man.
Matt?
The way that he turned up when she had that conversation. I said, wait, is this a black man? I'm confused.
But wait, did you see the energy he gave to Cole though?
Yeah.
He calmed down real fast, and he's
He
like,
did.
"All right, bro, like I get it."
And don't get me started on him.
That
queen,
cauliflower.
That queen deserves so much more.
Yeah.
I love her.
People are calling her insecure, and I'm like, I'm
She's
sorry,
not.
but would you not be?
Stop it.
Would you not be?
Stop it.
Again, that's when I say insecurity is a natural thing when your
Yeah.
partner provokes it.
Yeah, and triggers it.
I mean,
For
come
him
on.
to sit there and tell his wife
You're
that
not-
another woman is a 10, oh, you can hang it up.
and then called you a 9 out of 10.
It's time to go.
I'm sorry, but do you want to lose one of your testicles?
It's time to go. No.
Bag it up. Sorry.
I love her.
Yeah,
I
I
love
liked
her.
it. I like her a lot.
I love her.
She seems like she has a really good head on her shoulders.
She is my favorite of the season.
Yeah,
By far.
I like her.
No competition. I don't even have any that I gotta, by far. It's
I
her.
like her.
And I feel like she is a little too mature for him.
Oh, for sure.
And
I think the one thing that she was attracted to him is the one thing that's their downfall. She
Yep,
liked
the
the fact that the
playfulness.
playfulness.
Mhm.
And now look at him. Can't take a goddamn thing seriously.
It's like
including
having a
cleaning his
child.
damn apartment.
Right.
I'm
That was
sorry, but did
disgusting.
you see? Did you see those
was bad.
flies?
It was bad.
I would have lost it.
That would have been it.
I
Right.
would've
The gag reflex.
lost.
I'm sorry.
Immediately. I'm sorry,
No.
but I would have been like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't.
We could end today.
It's a no.
They would have had all the suspense music and everything, because I would have been like,
It's a no.
it's a wrap.
And then you
We can
walk
wrap
in,
this thing up.
you see dishes still there. You see a stain.
Underwear.
Did you see a stain on the comforter? And he moved it real fast. I said, nah, we saw it now. Rewind. Pause. It's right there. I see it.
I just think she deserves so much more.
She really does. She
you know what
literally
I
does.
originally, like what I thought when all of that shenanigans was going on? I was like, what if Zenith and Matt would have
No.
clicked?
No.
I'm just talking about maturity wise in terms of like how they view relationships. It seems like they're on the same page. But I don't necessarily think that's the man for her.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You get what I mean?
I see what you mean. I still think Matt is a little too immature.
I think that he's a little, well, no,
Because you can tell because he hasn't done the work yet.
Mm-hmm.
For him to be that triggered like that, to really project like that.
I get what you mean. Yeah. But also, Colleen's doing too much. Yeah.
He also had like such a traumatic experience.
That's a traumatic
10
ass
years. He was married
experience.
to the girl for 10 years.
That's a long time.
And he was dating her since high school.
Okay, see, this is how I know I blacked out
Yeah,
when I was
you
watching
didn't-
this part, because what the fuck?
I feel for him. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
feel like it's like what we were saying. Like, if you do things that are messed up, you're gonna trigger your partner's insecurities. And so
I
even
agree.
if you've done the work,
Yeah.
stuff like
You
that,
right. You
you
right.
talking to another man in the pool in your swimsuit, talking about he's attractive, and if y'all was at the bar, girl,
then whatever goes.
Colleen.
I'm sorry, whatever goes. I would have left her. Actually,
yeah, that would have been the night.
Look, I'm trying to think. What?
That would have been the night. That
No,
should have
I
been
think
the
I
night.
would have. I definitely would have. Because
That
if
was-
I had known about that conversation in Mexico,
And he knew about it.
she.
Yeah. It would have been a major problem.
On site. On site.
Any other couples we forgetting about?
Damn, Alexa and Brennan.
Mm-mm.
What?
Mm-mm.
Why?
That's a no for me.
Why? Wait, why?
I love them both.
I love them both
Separately.
too. I love them both.
I think
they
it
can
might
make
be
it
a
work.
situation of opposites attract. So when he met her family, I was like, okay, maybe this can work.
Yeah, right.
That's when I was like, maybe.
Right?
But then when she went to his family house, I said, I don't see Alexa in this environment.
But I think
with
she
the
could do it.
chickens.
I think she could do it.
She could. They seem like sweet people.
They seem like they just. Yes, I think they could work.
It could.
He
It's-
seems so soft, but they give
In a
me
magical
they
fairy
give me vibes like, you know how you said SK and Raven, their dynamic just seems to, they give me that kind of vibe too.
Yeah.
Because he also seems to kind of want
I
to
think
take
that
care
he's
of her.
just. I think that because of him being so different from what Alexa has
He
had
is
before,
very different.
I think that in this magical fairyland of Love is Blind, it could actually work.
Yeah.
But when I first saw it, I was just like,
You know why I think they could actually work?
why?
Like Lauren and Cameron,
Mhm.
because he's like Cameron.
He is like Cameron.
I think
This is
every
very
time you
true.
find a Cameron on the show,
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
Because I was sitting there looking at Lauren and Cameron like,
yeah.
is this really about, like, it almost felt like too good to be true.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
don't know.
think whenever you find a Cameron, because it's not the women most of the time.
as long as they stay on this path and they get to like understand each other and embrace each other's
Agreed.
differences.
Agreed.
And that's the hardest part when people are dating
Look.
and they're very different. Yeah.
Ma'am, hello.
Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir.
I know
over
that
here.
I could not do it.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
Most people, even though everybody likes to say that opposites attract things, most people do not end up working out with people that are vastly different from them.
And when I say vastly, I mean vastly.
Yeah.
And Alexa and
Did it
Brennan
stop? Okay.
give me vastly different.
Yeah, they
Like
are.
me
And that's why
very
I'm
vast.
right. So that's why I'm just like,
Yeah. But I think they can
we'll
make
see.
it
I
work.
hope for the best for them because I do like them both.
Yeah. I think they can make it work because of who he is.
Yes.
Not to saying like she's not great either.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's when the man is
The
a
man
good
has
man.
to want it.
When the man is a good man, most likely it'll
It
work.
can work. That's
Because
true.
women, I mean, we're women.
Yeah. Is there anybody else?
That's my
Is that the whole crew?
Let me see. Bernice, Cauliflower, Brennan, Matt. Yeah. That's
That's it?
everybody.
Okay.
I'm about to say
We'll
three.
see. So
Yeah.
how many you think gonna work? What's your prediction now?
I think when I say work, I mean beyond just the reunion.
Okay.
I mean like a year
Okay.
or past a year. Alexa and Brennan.
That's the only one.
That's it.
You know what? The reason why I can agree with that is because Raven and SK, they might hit a brick wall once SK have to go do school.
Whatever he got to do for school, yeah.
That might not work for Raven.
I'm sorry, but SK is the kind of man I'd be like, I'll go with you.
That's what when Raven was like, yeah, I'm just going to maintain this. Like, girl,
But
you better
she,
go with that
you
man.
think about she does have her, but she could take her business
She could do that
anywhere.
anywhere, especially in LA. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
She
do
could
that
make bank
anywhere.
out there.
She could make bank. She could
Doing
make,
Pilates?
She could make.
She could make bank. And then she's just on a very popular television show. She could make
She
bank.
could really make bank.
Yes. So we'll see. But I would have to agree. I would hope that Queen Zenab leaves Cole. She needs to go.
Yeah. And so does Nancy.
Matt needs to leave. Nancy needs to leave. So
Yeah.
I just won. That's my prediction.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that show. That.
Oh, Love is Blind. Oh, the Pod Squad.
Bruh, Asia is cracking me up right now.
Okay, y'all, we got to get out of here.
Right. Now we just rambling.
We got to get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. Another week to Fill in the Blank podcast. Fill in the blank. You got to follow us if you don't already at feelintheblank_ on Instagram. Our YouTube channel is there and available, so make sure that y'all watch the video that Asia worked so hard on to make sure we look nice and beautiful, and y'all can hear us so well, and in partnership with our audio specialist and manager Ariel. And you can follow me at astoldby.kayla and Iyanna
at Iyanna.amor.
Alrighty, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.